Welcome to another edition of Spooky Reviews from Spooky Ventures. This is our 92nd review video. This time around I'm going to be talking about a movie that isn't quite a horror film, but it does have monsters, so that makes it spooky as far as I'm concerned. That movie is the new 4K Blu-Ray combo of Swamp Thing. The Swamp Thing came from horror icon Wes Craven and was based on the DC Comics character of the same name. I guess that makes it one of the earlier comic book films. Adrienne Barbeau is one of the main actors in the film. The movie serves as a superhero origin film, but also a monster origin movie in much the same way the Hulk is both a monster and a hero. This movie still holds up well all those years later, despite having had a less than blockbuster reception when it first came out. While the whole scenes changing like comic book panels is clever, it also makes the movie seem more like a kid's film. The fairly extended topless scene certainly removes that conception, though. It should be noticed that there are two versions here, one theatrical and the other unrated. I watched the unrated one, so I'm guessing that scene is not in the other version. That brings up another point. I do not have a 4K player, so I watched the standard Blu-ray disc, not the 4K version. It's always great when they include both in a package because it gives those of us who have not yet upgraded the opportunity to see it and the chance to see it higher definition once we do upgrade. And all of that with just one purchase, so you can't beat that, really. Again, while this isn't really horror, there are horror aspects to it. There's a battle between the two monster beings later that just about qualifies as kaiju. Yes, I know, for it to actually be kaiju, they would need to be giant-sized. Still, if you ignore the size, it really does remind me of a lot of kaiju battles. This video includes some great interviews as bonus features. I just think this whole thing is classy. You get a quality print, some good extras, and even a mini poster. Given how big comic book movies are now, it's interesting to look back on one of the earlier ones. It doesn't hurt that it's such a fun movie, too. Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.